What's up everybody, Niku90 here, and welcome back to Niku90 Gaming. You've probably seen this game before, some of you may not though. It's Doki Doki Literature Club, obviously. Very popular, a lot of YouTubers played it, Markiplier, Game Grumps, I think Jack's played it, Jacksepticeye? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna be playing it. It's not my normal kind of game. I'm not normally into visual novels or dating sims. I've heard this described as both of them, but I think we all know it's not just that. It's a horror game in itself, and that explains why this warning's coming up. I accidentally clicked once, so this is like the second part of the warning or whatever. It doesn't matter. But, I know very little about this game. This is one of the few games I've managed to not spoil for myself by watching other people play it. I know, obviously, there's 4 girls, and you're in a literature club. I know, sort of a dating sim, like I said. I know it's very dark. We've all seen those pictures, iFunny, and just everywhere. I'm sure they're on Reddit. I'm sure they're just about any website like that you can find. 4chan, maybe. I don't know. I'm pretty much just on iFunny. I don't do much other social networks. But, yeah. What was I going to say about it? I know it also breaks the 4th wall. You have to mess with the files and such. I'm not entirely sure how. But I do know it goes into that. But that's all I know that I can remember. That's pretty much all I know. So let's get right into it. Not forgetting to put my headphones on this time. Alright. Let's see. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. By the way, any of y'all that are disturbed easily by like suicide and such, if you've had suicidal thoughts and all that, don't watch this. Don't watch anyone else play this. Don't play it yourself. You need. I don't want. I don't want to talk about it like I know anything about it, but I'm not gonna get into it. But don't watch this video if you're sensitive to that kind of stuff. Long story short, I agree though, and I hope y'all do too, because well, I'm great. And here we go. Team Salvato. It's completely free on Steam, by the way. If you do want to play this, once again, if you want to play this, it's free on Steam. What? Oh, I'm an idiot. My computer was muted. I was gonna say, why is there no music? Okay. Anyway, let's check the settings real fast. Window. I'll leave it at window. While we configure this mid-video. Okay, I'll just put in Nick. My real name, of course, is Nicholas, I guess, but go by Nick. Rather say Nick than Nick90 whenever they refer to me, so let's just do that. Alright. Hey! Hey, I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. I think we all relate to that. You put in words something I could never put in. Or, well, the developers of this, I guess. Anyway, we used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of this crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. What are these eyes? Like, it looks so realistic. Well, not realistic, but detailed. And the eyes almost look like just, like, a greater than sign and a less than sign. It's a free game, and I hear it's pretty good, of course. Overslept. Maybe I should have hit my cursor. Oh well. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Should I do voices for this? I'm not gonna do them now, but if you guys want me to try and do voices, leave it in the comments, and I'll try next video. No guarantees. I can do it. You say that like you're thinking about ignoring me. Yeah, you oversleep. That's me, Nick. You oversleep. I can't just wait on you. What am I gonna do, be late to class too? Come on. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. That is actually like me. I couldn't be mean if I wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. I'm not even gonna try and make that laugh. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Does no one drive? Is everyone walking back? I guess this is Japanese, isn't it? Sayori, yeah, that's a Japanese. This is Japanese, like it obviously is anime style. I think a lot of students walk, don't they? I don't know. I had Japanese class, that's why I know a little bit more about this. That's why my name is like it is. That's why my name is Niku90. It's just Nick in Japanese. Well, Niku is, of course. As we draw near, oh, I already read that. By the way, Nick, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs, that's me. I haven't been looking either. Yeah, that's not true. I know that's a delayed reaction. Y'all hear that in the background? I don't know if my mic picked it up or not. It's some sort of explosion. Or not explosion, but bang. You hear it all the time around here. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. This character I'm playing as is oddly similar to me. I've done this before. Maybe not like agreeing to something that I don't remember later on, but I've had this conversation. I think we all have though, where we just like go along with whatever they say, even though we're not really paying attention, or we completely disagree or whatever. Still, I can relate to the character I'm playing as, which is a good thing for a game. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Do the developers of this know me or something? I swear to God. I don't watch a lot of anime, but I've watched some. Full Metal Alchemist. In fact, Full Metal Alchemist, I guess Dragon Ball. I watched some of that way long ago when it came on TV. And then that channel completely changed. That's about all I've watched. I've read some manga too. Anyway, this is pretty much me still. I had already forgotten what... Oh, right. Joining a club. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Jesus Christ. That was a worry I had. Good lord. This character is me, I swear. Then again, I guess half the people that play this can relate. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Is this a term in the game, or is it... Let me look that up real fast. NEET. Alright, so that's a NEET. Not in education, employment, or training. So she's literally saying, well... You can take this as both, what she's saying here, as both an offense and a, oh, you can't see my cursor because the window's not active. But she's taking it as both an offense and and yet she's like worried about you. You can take it as an offense or as a compliment, I guess. You can say it's a compliment. But she's worried about you, obviously. That's what they're intending going for. But she's also saying you could become a NEET. Huh, I never heard that till now. But let's get back to the game. Okay. Anyway, not one yet. You trust me, right? With what this game is, I don't know if I do. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Well, you at least promise me you'll try a little. She looks so... I gotta commend the artist. I was just joking around when she first came up with the greater than, less than eyes, I'll call them. But, this looks really nice. This is a really nice visual style, and I'm glad I played it so far. I don't know if it's going to stay that way, but so far I'm glad I played this. So, yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Don't we all know someone like that? I think we all know someone who fits this description here. Not saying anything about anyone, by the way. For any of the people I know that are watching, I'm not saying anything about any of y'all. Anyone that I know watching this, I'm just saying. I know we all know people like that. Not saying any of you are. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. So that's how school is gonna go. Just, oh, it's done. Nothing to do with it. Then again, I could be wrong. I haven't played this game. I know nothing about it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. I know the literature club's an after-school thing, of course, so that's what this is leading up to. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. I would have gone video game, but okay. Hello? Sayori? Sayori? Sayori must have come to the classroom while spacing. I should have named myself Niku, just Nikku. Be a little more fitting for this game. Oh well. What am I gonna do now? Sayori must have come into the classroom while spacing out. I just said that. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. Thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah. Oh, yeah? I don't know why that made me laugh. There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori's the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was aware that she had any interest in literature. Okay. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. I'm sort of like that. I would consider like being vice president or something. I would consider helping make a new club that I wasn't really interested in. I'd much rather be in a club that I was interested in, though. Anyway, I need to stop going on tangents, I guess. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Fair enough. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, once again, I sort of like reading and such, but I wouldn't join a literature club. No way. Hey, I might have to in this game. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much in her head, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. Well, I'll let it alone, sigh. I'm about to learn it. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. I'm gonna join the club, because I know I've seen a compilation of videos, and I know you have to join the club. I'm gonna join the club in this video, and then leave the rest for another video. So that's what we're gonna get to in this video. Go ahead and say that. Yes, let's go. Unless it's like within like 10 frame or whatever you want to call these. scenes, I guess. Then I'll probably go on a little bit further. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Well, that's one way to look at it. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activity. I fucking Walmart. Oh, app. Walmart app. Being generally used for third-year classes and activities. My phone just lit up with a Walmart app notification. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Girl one. Great. I guess you don't know these people, so it makes sense. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Nice. Sayori always says nice things about you. Isn't Sayori, by the way, like I said, I've seen some things, and there's some things I forgot to mention. I don't even know if it's Photoshop or not. I really don't know. It really confuses me. But isn't the Sayori the one that you always see, like, is it Photoshopped? Like the extremely buff? Is that Photoshopped or is that like actually in the game? I don't know. It's very weird. I guess we'll find out. Maybe. I know there's obviously different paths with this story that you can follow. But Sayori always says nice things about you. Yes, I already said that again. God damn it. Seriously? You brought a boy? Oh no, she's the one. She's the one. So she and Sayori look pretty alike. Considering I haven't played this game and I don't have names associated or anything, I don't know them as well as many people do. They look pretty alike. But really? You're gonna be like that? We're in high school, I assume. I assume we're in high school. You're still gonna be all cooties and whatever. Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh, what were y'all doing beforehand? Ah, Nick. What a nice. Do I know this one? Am I supposed to know that her? I didn't mean to circle there, but am I supposed to know her? We'll see. Welcome to the club. Oh, she's the president, isn't she? Oh well, her eyes kind of threw me off. They don't really match. They look nice, but they don't match. They look like actual gems too. Like they look like legit. She has emeralds for eyes. I'm not saying that as a compliment. I mean, it's a fake character anyway. But it literally looks like she has emeralds for eyes. Even in the capture, sort of. It looks much more like it on the in the game, but it sort of looks like it on the capture. In fact, they all look like I don't know. Yeah, they all look like they have gems for eyes. I meant to track my camera down, but I've dragged the entire game. Okay. Anyway, all words escape me in this situation. Yeah, understandably, this club is full of incredibly cute girls. Really now? I see where this is going. I'm gonna end up joining this club in the story because I want to have a chance with these girls. Ain't my character gonna regret that. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuke. I had a Japanese class and I feel like I'm butchering these names still. Natsuke. Natsuki. There we go. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuke. Natsuki is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. So freshman. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. So, something about that. Good cook there. I don't know why I found that so funny. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. I don't even know if y'all can pick that up. I don't know if the mic can pick that up. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuke. always full of energy. She doesn't look like it. She looks like she's just sitting there. I guess that's literally what she did. She literally went, or whatever. I'm probably screwing it up. It's probably like sounds awful when I do it. Like people, I don't know. Might be too much from the mic or something. That's not how I normally do it, by the way. I was just staging. I don't know. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. I guess this is Yuri? Okay, yeah. Don't say things like that. There's something about that. Like, the poses, I get it. I've seen screenshots of this game. I have never seen them, like, with a side profile. Do I have to move? God damn it. Meant to get the camera again. But you see, like, perfect side profile? It's weird. Let me click the camera so I can drag that next time. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuke. Ki. God. Oh well, I'm not Japanese. I know a little Japanese, but I'm not Japanese. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. I knew it. It's great to see you again, Nick. Where do I know you from? Monika smiles sweetly. Like how they just like bounce into poses. I guess that's visual novel style in general. We do know each other. Well, you rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. But that's a little weird. If you remember me that well from something that we didn't really know each other. We didn't really talk. I can't say I haven't been that person though. Sort of. I haven't like, oh, I know you. We had the same class. We never talked. I never go up to someone like that, but yeah. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Okay. Still a little weird, but okay. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Okay. Come sit down, Nick. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? No thanks. I'm not a big tea person. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Well, I guess when you're in high school, that's the table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened, so there's one more space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuke and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuke grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. I want to say white for some weird reason there. I don't know why. And Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Okay, I thought I would get that choice, but apparently not. Natsuke proudly marches to the back table, tray in hand. Natsuke. Isn't that... I need to be careful about my pronunciations. Natsuki. Okay, are you ready? Maybe I'll just ignore their names. At least in there. Ta-da! Like I have been. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Just whoa. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Am I gonna get to see them? No? Okay. The whiskers were drawn using icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. It's actually kind of cool. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop this recording soon. Yeah, once I join the literature club, that's the end of this recording. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuke. Key. God damn it, Natsuki! I think I got a title for this video. I had no idea you were so good at that. Third time I've done that. Wow, I'm frustrated with myself here. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I can relate to that. I turned the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki, pronounce it right, is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I've heard that before because, like I said, I've seen parts of this game and that happens to be one of the parts I've seen. Like, that phrase. I don't know where it's at. I don't know. It may not even be from this game, but I have definitely heard that phrase before. Maybe a meme for all I know. It may have been a meme that this game incorporated into. I don't know. Yeah, I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for you. Not for you know, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Not this. Yuri returns to the table carrying the tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I mean, I guess for most people, I enjoy like apple cider a whole lot more. I'm not a big tea person. I'm not a big coffee person either. I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there. I don't really like either. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not... I'm liking this game. It's just... I don't know. The art style is definitely very appealing. Insulted, Yuri looks away. Oh, there's that side profile again. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading may not be a pastime. For me, I don't know why I paused there, but at least I enjoy tea. But I at least enjoy tea. I'm keep on messing this up. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori really seemed happy or so. So far, this is just a novel. I haven't had a single choice. That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You can probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. If I'm not mistaken, this is like actual Japanese culture. It seems like I heard that somewhere. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Respectable. If it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Fair enough. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Yeah, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I guess. I don't know much about the festival they're talking about, but okay, sure. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Well, I mean, if you got 4 members, soon to be 5, then yeah, probably grow before you graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they are all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with her level of enthusiasm about literature. So Nick, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Once again, I haven't read a lot these past few years. I haven't had the time. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. But not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I should have put my phone to Do Not Disturb. I forgot to. My bad. Yeah, I'm about done with the video. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of a teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship beyond them is amazing to me. Or behind them, my bad. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. This video's been going on for over 30 minutes and I still haven't joined the club. Again, I've been going on a lot of tangents. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grabbed something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? Honestly, that doesn't surprise me. A gentle person being into horror, that's not surprising at all. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me into another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on that. Oh, what was that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually write down about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? But what? What gives you that idea? I like her personality, I'll say that. It's entertaining. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori settles up behind Natsuke and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! I like how they have her settling up behind her, but doesn't have the hands on the shoulders. Visual novels, that's how they work. I don't want this to be like my original videos, but it's starting to turn out that way. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you show them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. If she starts reading, I'm just going to go ahead and cut off the video, because I can't have it lasting an hour. Of course she doesn't. I guess it's the same for you, Yuri. I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write up one of our own. Then, the next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Okay, isn't that right, Nick? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. I have a feeling I'm about to join now. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I boldly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. So you may have convinced me to stop by, but never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Oh, wow, I like the art style here. All four girls stare back at me with rejected eyes. They really did that. Well, but I'm sorry, I thought... Yeah, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Okay, so I don't get a choice in this. I guess today is about to end. Let's see. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Hey, I would be too in her position. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Nick, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Please tell me the game's going to write the poem for me or give me a choice of poems. I do not want to write a poem. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Nick, since we're here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayara never walk home together anymore because she's staying for after-school clubs. I butchered that. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the classroom, club room, and make our way home. This video is almost over, I hope. I'll end it at the end of the day. I'm not going to cut it off at the weird point. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. The music's nice too, by the way. Should have mentioned that sooner. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Oh, they're not actually there. I'd really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club. Perhaps I have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright. I'll come back to... Can I... Okay. Oh, okay, it's just picking... Okay. Well, save... Okay. I'm gonna leave it at that. Whew, man, that 41 minutes, wow. Alright, well, of course that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed. If you want to see other games, I've got this. I've got Reset 1-1. I'm thinking about bringing Undertale Corruptions back. If there's any other games you want to see me play, let me know. This computer can't really run 3D games. It can run them, but it can't record them very well. I tried with Sonic Generations. It just came out so choppy. It may be able to record something like Portal, though, because that's very light on the computer itself. I don't know. I haven't tried it. But, if there's anything you want to see me play, I can try and run it and see if it'll work. See if OBS can record it with it. This thing still has integrated graphics, that's why. But, yeah, leave that in the comments below or go on Discord. I've got a channel for game suggestions. I don't care if you DM me at this point. Now, later on, that may be different. But right now, if you want to DM me with the game, that's fine. But, yeah. With that, I'll see you guys later.